your ruler, Zod. Your lands, your possessions, your very lives will gladly be given in tribute to me.
Okay, we're gonna check out the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. There's new information for Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And let's jump into it.
How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, where we talk all things Marvel and MCU. And today we have some pretty exciting news that I think fans are going to be really happy to hear. We're going to be talking about Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, when to expect that trailer, some returning characters, some new characters, and of course, Spider-Man No Way Home. We're all waiting for that second trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home and the first trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, because no doubt the two of them are connected. Since the films are connected themselves, the trailers kind of have to cooperate with each other, because no doubt the first Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer is going to basically feed off of what we know from Spider-Man No Way Home, since he's going to be one of the main characters of that film, and that's when the multiverse is truly going to burst into madness. But we'll talk about it all in this video, and if you're new, be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest MCU videos. Now, Multiverse of Madness right now has a lot of hype around it. Now, Spider-Man No Way Home probably has more hype, but I don't think people are ready for what we're about to see in Multiverse of Madness. I think if even half of the leaks that we've heard so far are true, it's going to be absolutely insane. From Wanda / the Scarlet Witch, from Ultron bots to America Chavez, to the Illuminati, to the X-Men possibly showing up. It's all absolutely insane. And we'll talk about that in just a bit, but first let's talk about when to expect the first trailer for Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and the second trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home. Now, the Spider-Man No Way Home second trailer right now is rumored for November. This would put it about a month before the actual release of the movie, which you could definitely argue is too late. Usually, they release the full trailers months before the actual movie comes out, not just 1 month before it comes out. But if they are trying to keep a certain surprise a secret until right before the movie comes out, aka Tobey Maguire Spider-Man and Andrew Garfield Spider-Man showing up, and you do plan to show them in a trailer before they actually make their appearance in a movie, then it would make sense that you would show them right before the movie. That way, right before the movie, the hype is absolutely insane. The opening box office numbers can crush every record there is, and then you can do some TV spots too, giving us a little bit more footage of the other two Spider-Men as well. Now, Daniel RPK came out today talking about the Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness trailer, and he says that he hears that the Doctor Strange 2 trailer is going to be coming out in December. Now, Daniel Richman has a very, very good track record with trailer release dates. Speaking specifically about release dates, I don't think he's ever really been wrong. So I would expect the trailer to be coming in December. Also, not to mention, the movie is coming out on March 25th in 2022, and if they do release the trailer in December, that's only 3 months before the movie releases, depending on the actual release date. But as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is kind of going off of what happens in Spider-Man No Way Home, as well as some other things like WandaVision, Loki, and perhaps maybe even a part of What If. But bottom line is, Doctor Strange is in Spider-Man No Way Home, and this takes place right before Multiverse of Madness. So, right now the Doctor Strange 2 trailer is supposed to be in December, and Spider-Man releases in December as well. So if I had to guess, I would probably say that we're going to get the Doctor Strange 2 trailer after the release of Spider-Man No Way Home. That way they can show us more in the teaser trailer about what's really going to be happening in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, because we would have already seen No Way Home. If they released a trailer before, then they run the risk of possibly spoiling something that happens in the movie, and they're not going to do that. So either it's going to be like a big teaser trailer, meaning they're really going to tease us and not give us that much, or it'll be a somewhat revealing teaser trailer like they did with Spider-Man No Way Home, showing all of the villains. Because I definitely was not expecting to see any multiversal villains in the very first teaser trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, but hey, we got it. And I'm hoping we see some pretty cool reveals in the Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness trailer as well, which means they should show us Spider-Man before, meaning the trailer's probably going to come out out late December, which is fine by me because we have plenty of Spider-Man No Way Home stuff to talk about before then to keep us occupied. And Hawkeye's coming out as well, and not to mention we are getting more and more information about Multiverse of Madness in the meantime. Like today, we have some pretty big news about Agatha Harkness. Two pieces of big news actually, one relating to Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness and one relating to her own Disney Plus series that is reportedly being developed right now. But first, before we see her in her own Disney Plus spinoff, she is going to be reappearing in the MCU in the Multiverse of Madness, which I think a lot of us probably expected considering the fact that Wanda is such a huge character, and is going to have some of the spotlight in Multiverse of Madness, which is okay because Benedict Cumberbatch is going to have some of the spotlight in Spider-Man No Way Home. And again, I think this movie is going to be a lot bigger than a lot of us really realize. For example, like I mentioned in the beginning, there are reports that we are going to be seeing some Ultron bots in Multiverse of Madness. There have also been some reports that we're going to be seeing some X-Men show up as a part of the Illuminati, specifically Professor Xavier. Now, there's been a rumor that Wanda is going.
If we see any Ultron bots show up in the Multiverse of Madness, then to me that can only possibly mean one thing, is that this is somehow what other reason than the what if story could Ultron bots be showing up for if it doesn't have something to do with some Ultron from a different multiverse who possibly is the Ultron that got all the Infinity Stones, because all the Ultron bots here are dead. So what other possible reason?
Professor Xavier, a rumor that I hope is not true. I do hope they fight, but I hope it's not true that he dies. And we just saw Ultron take over multiple different universes, destroying multiple different universes in What If. Now, plenty of people at Marvel Studios have confirmed that What If is canon to the MCU. And that may not mean anything right now, but the other day, the Direct.com reported that there will be some Ultron bots in Multiverse of Madness. Does this mean that Ultron could return? If What If showed us anything, they showed us that anything is possible with the multiverse, and that is exactly what Doctor Strange is going to explore. So if there are some Ultron bots in Multiverse of Madness, I'm going to assume that there is indeed another Ultron out there somewhere, meaning he could return. But there's actually a little bit of a twist in these Ultron bots appearing in Multiverse of Madness. We have a leaked photo that is not confirmed to be real or fake at this point, but the leaked photo does show two Ultron bots and Professor Xavier. The Ultron bots are actually holding Doctor Strange, and Strange is actually in some type of handcuffs, but here's where it gets really interesting. It looks like the Ultron bots are presenting Doctor Strange to Professor Xavier, and next to Professor Xavier, it looks like it's Wong. Now, I'm showing parts of this photo because if it's real, I don't want to be showing the whole entire thing. Not trying to get my channel taken down, but if this photo is real, this is quite the scene that we are going to be seeing. And as you can see here, this is Patrick Stewart's Professor Xavier. Now, if this is indeed real, that probably means that the Illuminati report is also real. The Illuminati in the Multiverse of Madness is not going to be the typical Illuminati from the comics. It's going to be more of a multiversal Illuminati. Pretty much what we just saw in What If, a multiversal team that is responsible for protecting the multiverse. This will consist of many different characters through many different universes, and it looks like Professor Xavier is going to be one of those people and probably the leader. This could actually be Professor X trying to recruit Doctor Strange. And since Professor X has psychic abilities, he can control the Ultron bots with his mind. How they managed to capture Strange? Not sure about that. Maybe he's weak after his events of No Way Home. But he does have Wong beside him, so perhaps Wong actually knew about the Illuminati beforehand. Maybe Wong is a part of the Illuminati himself. And maybe Doctor Strange is kind of paying for things that he did in No Way Home. After all, he did kind of mention that his spell goes wrong because Peter tampers with it. And we know the multiverse is going to be in madness in Doctor Strange 2, and perhaps that is due to Doctor Strange, and perhaps the Illuminati have a big problem with that. And that could be why Doctor Strange is in handcuffs and is facing Professor Xavier, who could be the leader of the Illuminati. Right now, none of this is confirmed because it is not confirmed if this photo is real or not. But if it is, and all of this does actually happen in Multiverse of Madness, we are going to get our minds blown. And I really think the upcoming Marvel movies, the Eternals, Spider-Man No Way Home, Multiverse of Madness, Thor Love and Thunder, all of the movies coming up are truly going to be huge. But in the meantime, let me know what you all think about this in the comments down below. Let me know how much you would freak out if Professor Xavier, Patrick Stewart's Professor Xavier, showed up in Multiverse of Madness. Don't forget to hit that like.
I think they will get Patrick Stewart to show up because the dude's like 80 and they just did 2 seasons of Star Trek with him, and so he seems like he's down for whatever. Who I really want to show up is Hugh Jackman as Wolverine one last time, but I think he's less willing to do it than Patrick Stewart. But it looks cool. But that photo looks CGI. There's something about the way the face looks. It looks like it's a video game or something. But anyways, it looks cool. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in the next one.